Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Monday evening?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope with you everything was wonderful. I hope you had a good weekend.
Stay warm.
Yes. Is it cold?
No,
is it really cold outside?
No,
we
it's
don't
not
really
that
get cold
cold
here. When the temperature's in the 40s and 47, 48, that's not really cold to me. That's chilly, but that's not cold. It's like when it's in the 30s, that's cold.
Today we were in the 30s and it did not feel chilly, even though there was flurries blowing on by.
Yeah. But so far, I think it's been a mild winter.
Yes, it has.
I'm knocking on wood. Keep it that way. Maryland's one of those fickle states. You never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get.
But we're halfway through January.
But we almost through January. And as you see, the days are starting to be a tad longer. Yes, a tad longer. Just watch and see. So by the time we're in February, you're going to see that it's going to be light by 5 o'clock and by 5:30, probably by the end of February, or maybe before. Well, anyway, enough of the gobbledygook. Let's just get into it. Well, we got Sisterwives, and Christine finally got married. Let me tell you my pet peeve before we get started.
Okay.
I didn't like Cody weighing in on it.
Fair enough.
Because he had said so much negativity that I don't know how he gonna just have a switch up like that. Mm-hmm. It was just negative. I didn't like it. I just don't understand. For me, I don't know why you just have to keep going to what Mary had to say and what there. She wasn't friends with these folks.
No.
And I appreciate Mary having what they had to say, but if it was Christine Mary, then let it be about Christine.
Yeah.
Keep all the rest of the stuff out of it. I don't understand why Cody weighing in, why Robin weighing in. Mary, I give her because she was a sweet, and it was just too much. I didn't get it. It's like having my enemies comment on my wedding.
Yeah.
That's not cool to me. I don't like it. I didn't like that at all. It's like going to my nemesis and say, well, what do you think? Well, I just think it was just fine and dandy. After I said she ain't no good, I couldn't stand her. I'm married her. She disgusts me. She this. And then maybe they'd be happy. Maybe it's just too much.
Yeah.
Too much TLC.
That is true.
You don't go to my nemesis on the happiest day of my life and ask them about me and mine. Mm-hmm. That's my pet peeve. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, my pet peeve was actually something we didn't catch in the first episode.
Okay.
But oh my. Is he still talking to those trees this episode?
Oh, yes, he cursed the trees. I didn't like that. He damned our life force. I didn't like that.
And he said they're mad because they wanted to live and I'm cutting them down.
But he cut them down and damned them. I didn't like that. And I'm a tree lover, so that's oxygen, and I didn't like him damning the tree. Yeah. But I'm not saying it because I dislike Cody, because I don't dislike Cody. Actually, he showed a soft spot, but too much water over the dam.
Yeah.
It didn't look good. I'm not going to say it seemed ingenuous. I just feel like it just...
Bittersweet, maybe?
It didn't belong. Okay. They weren't a part of the wedding. This was supposed to be about Christine, not what the other people say family she left. However, I did appreciate Mary, and I wish that Mary could have been there.
I do too, actually.
I do. I wish that Mary could have been there, but because of Mary's past with the family, that's why she's on the outs.
Yeah.
She's on the outs because she put herself on the outs. However, she understands that. And I think that when Christine sees all of this, she's going to look back at it, and maybe her and Mary can become friends, because I would hate to see those sisters break up like that.
Yes.
I do. But Cody and Robin, go to hell. That's how I feel. Is that terrible? I don't mean that literally. I mean, seriously, I don't mean it. I'm just saying it because it just seemed like it's a fitting thing to say. But I don't mean it because I don't dislike them at all. I just didn't want to hear what he had to say. Just didn't.
Now, besides the fact that the wedding was very beautiful.
And I didn't like what Robin had to say either.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
besides
your
the,
ring matched your nail polish.
oh,
go ahead.
thank you. Yes,
Mhm.
I did try.
Mhm.
Now, besides the fact that the wedding was very beautiful, I did want to tap on how the siblings, Christine's children and Janelle's children, all talked about how polygamy is not for them. They
Yeah.
love the benefits they got from it by having.
They only love the fact about they have more siblings. That just sounds crazy to me because I wouldn't want to be in a family with 100 kids. Ooh.
I mean, you always have somebody to talk to, maybe
Wanna be
support
good.
you.
Want to be good? Maybe two. Maybe I have a brother and a sister. Maybe two brothers, me, and a sister. That'd be it for me. I'm not into all these kids and families. Crumb snatchers, if you ask me. Y'all said how y'all struggled and couldn't eat. So y'all fantasizing. Sell that bill to somebody else. Because if it was that good, somebody would say, I want it. Y'all all saying, I don't want it.
Mm-mm. Y'all all did.
Y'all sound like a bunch of hypocrites. I'm just being real about it. Come on, we really loved it, but we hated. Our family struggled. We see what our parents went through, yada, yada, yada. But I don't want it, but it was, come on, stop it. And then one of the girls was not even there, Gwendolyn.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. If that's not messed up,
yeah, you're right.
Gwendolyn, shame on you. There was nothing that could have been to stop you from being at your mom's wedding. It was
too beautiful for you to
It was just too beautiful. You was just being a meanie. Grow up. Whatever happened, you should have put your feelings aside and been there. Period. That just let me know you're a problem child. Your problem with everything, your problem with your sexuality, your problems with your attitude, you just is problematic. Yeah. And that's why you didn't show up. Shame on you for that. And it's nothing her mother could have said or done.
Right.
That would, I mean, Christine is the most bubbly person. I envy her bubbliness.
I do too, honestly.
I mean, this woman is like
her liveliness.
Her liveliness. She's really. I want to be around that. I want to wake up to that.
Yes, I need a Christine in my life.
I want a Christine in my life. What are you talking about? I want a cup of Christine in the morning to kickstart my day because she just seems like the least that will go out and do this. Mm-hmm. And yet she has done it with a splash. Yes. And she left polygamy. That's what I can't get over.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Now this was very interesting. So at the wedding, they are all excited, right? And I really enjoy some of the speeches that some of the attendees had to say. Like, for example, the son-in-law that was officiating the wedding, he gave
he did such a beautiful job.
He did. He captured their true love, beautiful fairy tale story, all just like together.
Yes, he did.
Chef's kiss to that.
It was beautiful.
It really was.
The way it was decorated, everything, the people. I mean, there was so many people there. It was beautiful. It was lovely. It was well done. I mean, I wish I could have heard the music that was playing though. I mean, I love the dance. I love when he danced with his mom. She makes you want to just be in love.
Yeah, she really does.
She makes love beautiful. She makes you feel like, I want to have a cup of that. Yes. I want some of that love. But I do wish that Mary could have been there.
Yes. Mary says she knows she will find her love like that one.
I hope she does. I hope. And I speak to the universe that Mary and Janelle find exactly what it is they've been robbed of and what they want. Because Janelle not ready to be in no relationship.
No, she said that.
So that's not what she wants. But her to be secure in her home, that's what she wants. Mary is secure. Mary wants to be loved. And Mary might be having someone, but Mary, I hope you find somebody. Yes. I really, really do.
I do too.
I do, Mary. And it was just beautiful that you didn't. I felt the sincerity. Oh, yeah. I didn't feel like you was faking. I felt like you meant it from the bottom of your heart. Like, Out of all of this, we've been family for a long time. And you know what? Whatever this is, I see clearly now. And you know what? I wish you nothing but Godspeed.
Yes.
I wish you nothing but bless. But not Cody. I just hope you have a good day.
Yes, not even a good life.
Not a good day. Well, I hope you're like, don't.
Him and Robin.
Why would you go to my, that's just, ooh.
Yes.
And then it just seemed like and then it was a part where he just seemed like he was touched, but he was like he had tears in his eyes. Well, he did have tears in his eyes because I froze the TV and went and looked.
Yes.
And yes, but we know that it's bitterness.
Mm-hmm.
We know that he's not over his bitterness.
No.
Even Robin's seen that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? No pun intended. Even Stevie Wonder could have seen that, that he's still bitter.
Yeah.
So to go and ask my nemesis, regardless, they just don't get paid. Keep them out. Mary, yes. I could, when you asked them the first time, fine, that was it. But that's it. Keep going back and have them. Well, I ain't like that. I did not like that at all.
It really was out of place because what were they even chopping down wood for? It just purposely seemed Cody was out there to be like,
dressed all nice,
not even frustration.
Yeah, not even dressed and like he was prepared. Like he just went out there with some shoes and a thing, and because he live in the woods, so we know he can knock down trees and that manly, that Marlboro man stuff. We know that, but you're right. It was just like, why? It's Christine. You said this is Christine's wedding. Why we gotta look at them? It's that I ain't like it.
Yeah,
it just spoiled it. Every time Cody came on the screen, I was like,
yeah. But it was, I mean, even though you did say it was out of bitterness, it was see that he teared up a little bit, but that was just because he was feeling himself. It was just like, man, I feel left out because the Brown family mosh pit, living back in those memories again.
But he wished them a happy day.
Yes. And said they're a match made in heaven. What heaven? Subscribe to a religion.
I just feel like it just was ingenuous. And yes. He could have been sincere. That's what I'm saying. But it felt that because of all what he has said, who want to hear what he had to say?
Right.
He ruined it. Every time he showed up on, I was like, why? You think this is cool? This is not cool. You said, this is Christine's wedding. Yes. That is what you said. You didn't say this is going to be a talkie. This is Christine's wedding. And why us Robin? And I can understand you asked them once, but keep going back. That I ain't like it.
Yes.
No. I would, every time it came on, I got annoyed.
Understandable.
Because you're asking outside of Mary, you're asking my nemesis, what do he think? He ain't happy for me. He happy that I may have a happy day. And he hope that I hope that this works for you because I don't know, but I'm hoping you keep your hope, okay?
Okay.
You don't hope. You hope when things are not good, like when something don't feel right or something. That's where you use hope. Why would you use hope when everything is great? I hope you and Robin make it. I hope that because she seemed flighty to me.
Yeah, she does.
And very bossy.
I did like the, at least the way I interpret it, is the little jib or jab that Janelle had made, at least the way I interpret it, towards Robin. When she saw how happy Christine and David was, she was just like, I can see them rocking in the rocking chair, looking at their grandchildren. Basically, the dream Robin wanted.
Yeah. And I do see that for them.
Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely.
I do. And I hope they make it. I really do.
Yes.
And I'm believing that they're going to make it. I do. And they're older, so they're not like children. They done lived a life. Christine knows what it takes to make it work.
She does.
And she was working with a man that didn't love her. So I can't even imagine how she's going to do. She's going to do wonderful with love. Love is a crazy thing, and it makes you do crazy things. But I tell you, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like being in love. And she seems in love, yes. And he seemed in love. It is infectious. When I was looking at the screen, I just said, oh, and the way she just danced and smiled, I just think that's just her
Giggle.
personality. She giggles. She was just attentive to everyone.
Mhm.
And you know what? That's who Christine really is.
Yes, she is.
Right. Anything else?
Yes. To focus a little bit more on Christine and David because this is their wedding after all.
Mm-hmm.
I did enjoy the little dance that her and David's David's best friend, I think. They both gave David a little chair dance.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows me that Christine can get a little freaky.
I didn't find that freaky.
Oh,
But you did. I didn't find nothing she did.
Okay,
freaky.
me and Janelle just must be on the same boat.
Well, Janelle was a prudish. I mean, for God's sake, Janelle don't even want a man.
You're right.
I can't go what Janelle say. Come on, Janelle.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, it was just
Janelle felt embarrassed when she talked about Cody and how his past she fell out. So you can't. No, she's prudent. And like Christine said, she's not all the way. She a little prudy too. She's saying.
Okay.
But she's learning to lighten up.
Okay.
And if Janelle get a man in her life, I hope she lighten up too. But she'll probably get somebody that's just as conservative as she is.
Yes.
And it rightfully so. But I would love to see Mary get married.
I would. It would just be happy to see her.
Oh my God. Oh, I want that for her. But anyway, what else? What else we have?
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was it.
Christine
it was beautiful.
Highlighted the fact that Truly took the extra step to openly accept David by giving him a hug. Oh yes, Truly was the ring person.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so that was nice.
What can we say about it? It was lovely. It was good. It's not really much. Like I said, you heard my pet peeve. I mean, just in case you didn't catch it and you came in late. My pet peeve is that TLC couple going to Cody. Yes. What you think? Why would you go to my nemesis? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm. And going to Robin, of all people, what do you expect? I hope they have a happy day.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they were surrounded by love.
I hope they are happy, a couple made in heaven.
Yeah, that's for real. Their sentiment, basically. But I'm glad everybody else at the wedding was able to be love and supportive and be just as happy for them. They even had a little flash mob for them. It was...
Oh, let me just do this while you talk. Let me just see. I want to run 3 cards on Christine, and I want to know, are they going to be happy? Okay. There's 3 cards. Is Christine going to be happy? Keep talking about.
All right, and then the last thing I wanted to highlight was something Janelle said, which is that David has came in and healed all the wounds Cody has
inflicted.
On Christine, and now Christine is able to have this open love and be able to freely.
She can have what she can finally feel and understand what Cody had with Robin.
Yes.
And she's like, I love it. I love it. I love it. She loves it, right?
Yes.
So let's see. I'm almost afraid to see. Are they going to be happy? Please. Are they going to be happy? They just blew out on the side. So here we go. I'm going to tell you what I see. Well, I picked 3 cards, and what I see that it's work. They work at their relationship. Okay. They work at it. They work at it tirelessly. They work at it to work. Remember, they've been living together. Yes. So they're working at their weaknesses and whatever that is. I see they're working at it. Also, I see youth. I think that Christine brings youth to the relationship. And with this man who is a tireless worker, they work at their relationship. It also lets me see that not only does he work because he wants her to be happy, he loves the child in her.
He does.
He loves the child in her. Even though she's a child, we all know she's very mature. Mm-hmm. She's very smart. To me, she's educated. Mm-hmm. Have a very large vocabulary. Yes. She speaks well. She's no dummy. She knows she was the one that strategized and got up out of that situation.
Yes, she did.
All right. And I also see here is that in the relationship that he will get up for Christine. He will be there for her. He is attentive to her. He is attentive. He loves her. And also he has he has a lot of spark.
Okay.
They have a lot of energy, a lot of sexual energy.
You can see that.
Yes. And they are guarded, and nothing is going to come in and break them up. They guard it. They guard their love. They're ready. She's ready. And not one bad card, but I do see that they do work at their relationship. That it is something that they work at. Is everything perfect? Well, if you're working at something, it doesn't mean that it's perfect, but it's perfect for them.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, and I can't speak of anything bad, but I can say this king is really, look at all that passion.
Mm-hmm.
You see all that red?
Yes.
All that red. So he has a lot of passion for Christine. He loves on her. And you see the water, and you see that fire, that nice blend,
balance.
and you see the earth that they're growing, their families expanding. You see it, you see it, you see it.
Okay.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
You see the story?
Yes, I do.
And then here with the cross, nothing in the world going to separate us. That we are guarded, we are loving each other. We will love each other blindly. Blindly meaning I don't find no faults with you. Your past is your past, and you are my now. And they love each other like that. And I hope that you enjoyed that little quick read, but that's my little quick read on Christine. So I see success, and as long as they keep working at it and keeping open communications, but he is on fire for Christine. So the King of Hearts, the King of Wands showed up.
Yeah,
and Christine is like water. She likes moldable, bendable, flexible, fluid. And he loves that about her. She brings that man life. She makes that man get up on the side of his chair and want to get up and do something. She had that man going to classes and how to dance. She makes him feel like a young boy. And that's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. Not a young man. He is a man. But she done brought the boy back in his life. And that's a beautiful thing. So I wish them nothing but the best. That's my reading. That's my take on it. What do you have to say?
Yes, this is the season finale to Sisterwives.
Oh.
This was a beautiful way to end it. I am all geeked up on this love, and I'm just like, I need that. I need a cup of that love too, Christine.
Give it to us. Pour it over here. Yes. It was beautiful. We loved it. I just wish they could have just shown more of it and not on Cody. It just was a damper, but nevertheless, it was a beautiful wedding. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, she was not a bridezilla. She smiled through everything. The whole thing was kicks and giggles and smiling and
we
love.
Even teared up a little bit watching it.
Yeah. It just was kicks and giggles the whole time. It's just like beautiful. She was beautiful. And you know, sometimes, and if it was, they didn't show it. But you know, when you are newlywed, sometimes you get anxious and it falls. None of that. Mm-hmm. She was so grateful.
She was
to experience it. And I was just so grateful to experience this momentous occasion with her. Yes. Congratulations, Christine. And what's his name?
David.
David and Christine. What's
Woolley.
Woolley. Congratulations. Sunflowers.